I solved world hunger. Now listen to what I'm going to say. This might sound crazy, but I know how to solve world hunger and also the money crisis in some areas that's complete in poverty. So yeah, this might sound racist, but I got a black person who backed up for my idea, so it's not racist if it was a black person. Just allow me to just say like, yeah, it's okay, you can do it. Yeah, yeah, it's one of the good ideas. Best idea I have heard like in 20 years since I lost my parents. I don't know. Don't no, that was a joke. He didn't lose his parents. Okay, that was a joke. That's a joke. Don't make it weird. Okay, okay. But let's just listen to what I say. So this idea came up like randomly in Nando's when I was hanging out with my friends, but before Nando's I was somewhere else and I was just talking about something like not to myself of course because I am lonely because I always love to be lonely, but like I was thinking why do people say stuff like oh, you're just wasting food. There's children in Africa who wants to eat the food here. I mean, he's starving. Why are you wasting food? Are you that rich? Are you that rich that you would throw food out? The starving African. Who cares about the starving African children? That's a joke. No, that's a joke as well. But like, the African children aren't here. They can't get the food. Why do people just talk about wasting food and you say, oh, the starving African children just to make you feel bad? Like, they're not here. They're not eating the food. They can't get it. Sometimes the food is so bad that you don't want to give it to the African kids, okay? They're like absolutely terrible where like it just becomes borderline inedible. And that's when the idea came out. So, how do you feel about replacing instead of just putting the wasted food into a garbage can, but instead replacing the garbage can with an African kid? That is it already sounds awful. But instead of having like for me, of course Australia, there's recyclable for cans and stuff and general waste. We should also have a third option, number three option, where it's just an African kid. So it will have like a sign like saying, "Oh, our all wasted food comes towards the African kid." So instead of just like wasting some food, like oh, there's like one more chippy left, you give it to the black kid. Okay, I'm gonna say it, black kid. Okay. Oh, this is such a this is such a bad thing to put on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest about that. But like, it makes sense, right? Instead of just you're not only if you're just preventing food wastage, you're giving to a starving African kid, a kid that's hungry who needs like he needs food, right? You people say like, oh, starving African children, like that will also fix. There is starving. I will fix like the line. There is starving African children out there, and like that solves like two things. That line makes more sense. Number two, wasting food. Number three is the black people have jobs now. They're like the black kids in Africa. They have jobs now. They can actually feed their family with their jobs. Like it sounds outrageous and extremely racist, which it is. Of course, it's racist, but it got approved by a black person. So like, you can't really attack me now. And I should also I also have another racist take coming up soon, probably, or maybe beforehand, depends on how I make it. But seriously, think about it. We solved just the biggest thing. We solved world hunger. We can finally feed the hungry African children by just making them just the third option of the wastage. They're like we finally can't waste. We finally found out how to just prevent wastage of food. We found a way to feed the African kids, and also we found a way to give them jobs so they have bigger opportunity in life. You know, it's amazing how you can just tweak a little. Think about something that people will try to guilt trip you to, and make it into a massive, amazing idea that can solve something that everybody have. Not everybody, I should say. Like some massive big countries are suffering from. See, my idea is just to help the world, to understand the world, try to just, you know, make a world a better place. Just get rid of some problems that shouldn't be there, like feeding the hungry. Oh yeah, also it doesn't have to be black kids, I should say. It shouldn't. It also can be homeless people. Homeless people can finally get a job and get fed as well. You see what I'm saying right now? They also get money from it, from being like someone who's like the third option. I'm not crazy, okay? I am not crazy. This is an amazing idea where we can finally legalize slave. I mean, finally, just just finally solve some things that people are struggling for, like, for years now. Like, we can finally have, like, the people in Hong Kong, let's say, like, one of the areas in Hong Kong, which has a, I wouldn't say massive, like, we just talk about Hong Kong for a little bit because I am a Hong Kong simp right now, but, like, there's a lot of homeless people though who doesn't have a job, who can't afford a housing. The homeless people there, they can just get a job as like the third garbage can, and we can just get the wasted food. We can finally solve the wasted food there as well. You see, I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not crazy or racist, but like, I think I'm just going around and around in circles. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, please understand that. Well, I'm not doing it just to be racist, okay? Okay, you hear me? I'm not being racist. I'm actually solving something that can help just the world to be a better place. Anyway, thank you for listening to my racist take. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna make more dumb content. Everything. I'm just gonna just throw out ideas. I'm gonna talk about ideas. That's gonna be the whole main thing right now, because I have so many just lightnings in my brain, just a lot of brain farts, a lot of ideas that is so dumb that people will not do. But I want to just do it because I want to risk myself being called a racist. No, I'm joking. Anyway, see ya.